Right, part 2. The message is quite simple. If you're watching this independently of part 1, my name is Steven J Humphrey, independent candidate for Bournemouth East, and I'm really hacked off. I will never surrender, even if you fuckers do, right? Right, now I am, you could say, a radical extremist. I don't fucking care if you like my language or not. The truth is, I am not paranoid. As far as I know, I don't have any mental illness. I've got health problems, that's why I'm claiming income support. That's why I'm on benefits. Right? Now you can discredit me as much as you like, but I know the truth. The truth is I am at risk. Right? Now if I am at risk, you must be at risk too. Because I'm just sat there in my bedsit watching YouTube videos or watching the films or meeting my friends, and I'm stuck in poverty. Not because I'm a lazy bugger, not because I can't work. It's because there's something bigger going on than me. Right? Now we have one weapon, and I've said this in part 1. We have our vote. Now, while we still have our vote, and if I've read the Lisbon Treaty correctly, that vote could be gone in a moment's notice. Right? Now, you have to understand that we have to vote. Even if you do fall for the propaganda that David Cameron and Nick Clegg and all the others chuck out, if you do believe it, then that's your right. You have to exercise your vote. Now you cannot sit there at home watching X Factor. You cannot sit there watching the news while the polling station is open. You've got to get off your arse and exercise your vote when the time comes. Now I'm hoping it's going to be in March, which means I've got to find £500. Unless I can fight a case. And now, I'm not begging for money. I will not beg you for money. I will not ask you for a single penny. Alright? My bank has kindly offered me a loan. Now, I will bankrupt myself to get into the election race. Because I need a check. Maggie Thatcher 15-20 years ago put in this Representation of the People's Act that requires all candidates for parliamentary elections to have a £500 deposit on the day of the election, simply to keep people like me out of power. Now you've got to understand that it's that kind of legislation that is crippling you. You can do whatever you like, so long as you act within the law. Now the law is being perverted. They're creating these stupid laws that don't make any reasonable sense whatsoever. Because 400 MPs voted for a war in Iraq. That's just another example. Right, and that led to 1 million people getting killed. God, I could not understand why the British government are war criminals. I can't understand why they want to depopulate the planet 90%. I don't understand why Baxter Chemicals invent a vaccine that's got mercury in it. And you all know the story of the Mad Hatter in Alice in Wonderland, don't you? They were mad. The Mad Hatters were mad because they were using mercury to make their felt hats. Mercury makes you mad. Now, I've had some fillings out. I lost a lot of teeth. And I had awful headaches and awful problems with these fillings. And then luckily tooth decay killed it. And I've lost all of my lead fillings. They put God knows what else in your teeth. Alright? They want to kill you. and people are just blindly accepting what people like David Cameron tell them. And I'm not going to get a face-to-face meeting with David Cameron. I can't even get a face-to-face meeting with Tobias Ellwood, my local MP, because I've hacked him off, because I'm a radical, because I'm on a watch list, because I'm blacklisted, or I send him an email every 2 days. Now you try sending David Cameron an email and see if you get a reply. Now if you say something that David Cameron likes, oh David Cameron, I want to suck your dick, then you'll probably get a really nice reply saying David Cameron's read your letter and your views have been noted. I don't even get that anymore. Why? Now, I have allegations of treason, war crimes, genocide, crimes against humanity, and all sorts of other crimes against those traitors in Parliament. Now, if you want to be nice and cuddled, fine, vote for David Cameron, vote for Nick Clegg, vote for Gordon Brown, because he's in power. He's been in power for 12 years, and he's done fuck all to help you. Right? If anything, he's destroyed your liberties. You ask them about the Bill of Rights, 1689, and they'll ignore you. Oh, that's not relevant. We don't have a constitution. We do have a constitution, and we've had a constitution since Oliver Cromwell gave it to us. Alright? And this is, like I said, this is a call to arms. You have one vote, and you've got to think really hard about where that vote has to go. You cannot waste your time watching the telly. You cannot you get a babysitter in for your kids, or take the kids to the polling station when the time comes. Pick them up and take them with you. There is no excuse why you cannot vote. No excuse. Because we have the evidence to prove what happens when you don't vote. You get the Patriot Act in America, you get Homeland Security, you get the Terrorism Act 2003, you get all sorts of legislation that does not help you. Because government is not working for you. They're working for the Rockefellers, they're working for the IMF, they're working for the World Bank. They want you to subscribe to their New World Order. They want you to be under the cosh of new European fascism. They want you to buy Chinese goods, even though the Chinese hang people for being mentally ill. They want you to vote for them because they have got this ego that needs filling, that needs working on, that needs massaging. And you have to use that vote. And I'm a twat, okay, I'm an idiot. I am not the best candidate in the world for any job, alright? But I will stand up for you, because I know that I am at risk. And if I am at risk, you must be at risk. Because I'm not a threat to anyone. What I say, all I got is words. Alright? And my words are going to hurt. I fucking swear all the fucking time for a start. And that's not common decency, is it? You tell your kids off for swearing. You associate swearing with the chavs down the roads, kicking cans around the street and throwing bricks through windows and such like. But you have to exercise your vote. And you have to tell your friends, you have to tell your mum, you have to tell everyone that the time for sitting at home watching X Factor is over. The Lisbon Treaty is a good example. The Dutch, the French, the Irish, they all voted no to the Lisbon Treaty. They don't need the Lisbon Treaty. We don't need the Lisbon Treaty because we've got domestic law. We've got international treaties that basically is our way of governing ourselves. Now, the European Union want to control every single facet of your life. They want to tax it. They want you to have a carbon budget. They want you to do this. They want you to do that. What do you want? You want freedom. You want good government. You need good NHS. You need good defence forces. You need state-of-the-art industries so that you can earn a decent wage. And I'm not pretending to be a propaganda expert. I'm not pretending to be anything. I am who I am. And whatever you do, you've got to exercise your vote. You can't. Oh, I'm going down McDonald's. Oh, I can't be bothered. Oh, who do I vote for? Well, you ask people like me who you vote for. You get off your arse and do something sensible. Part 2 over.